Hi guys, my name is Christina Farley and I'm so excited to share with you today revision tips for writers. I was at LibCon down in Orlando and we had the most amazing event. There was like 30 authors there and we got to hear Rick Yancey speak. It was phenomenal. While there, I got to chat with some of these wonderful authors and I can't wait to share their tips with you on how to revise your manuscript. But before we talk to them, I want to share a tip with you of my own. First of all, you need a really cool cup, right? Like Hunger Games, because that makes it all the more fun. And then what you do is you put all their chapters inside on little sticky notes. Like this one says chapter 19. So what you do is you pull out a chapter and say, chapter 19, this is the chapter that you're going to revise. You're not going to look at any other chapter, you're just going to go straight to chapter 19. So you're kind of reading out of order and it really helps. So the next chapter you would pull out, just put another chapter, chapter 10. This is a fun way to look at your manuscript with a fresh, new perspective.
My one revision tip for writers would be probably look for the common denominator. So if you have 3 or 4 critique partners or beta readers reading your manuscript and 3 of them come back with the same issue, then it is probably an issue and not personal opinion. If they all are all over the place, it's probably a case of different opinions for different readers. That's mine.
My revision tip for writers is change the font. If you write in Courier New, change it to Times New Roman, change it to Comic Sans Serif, anything you want. If you make the manuscript look different when you're looking at it a second time, a lot of stuff that you might have skipped over will stand out.
What I do when I'm revising is I take my manuscript and I put it away. 2 weeks at a minimum, 6 weeks is golden, but you don't always have that much time, so definitely 2 weeks. And then after those 2 weeks have passed, during which time you are not allowed to tinker. You're not allowed to take it out. You're not allowed to look at it. You have to just think about other things, go read an awesome book, come back to it 2 weeks after you put it away, get it out, and then copy your entire document, paste it into a new Word document, and change your font. And then reread from start to finish. And the trick of the distance from your manuscript while you let it simmer, and then the new font, together makes it look like an entirely new book, and then you're able to look at it with fresh eyes and figure out, okay, this works, this doesn't work, this sounds great, I wrote this, how awesome, too, oh my land, this is crap, it has to go. And all of that you figure out after a little bit of distance and a fresh font. So good luck.
My biggest revision tip someone actually gave to me, so now I'm going to pass it on to you. If you've ever seen in the grocery store when the guy rolls out the big thing of paper to wrap your meat in, that kind of like butcher scroll, you can buy something like that at the art store. So it's a scroll and you can write on it in colored pencils. When I had to do a really big revision of becoming JINN, I put that on my dining room table. Across the top, I wrote all the plot points as they currently were, chapter by chapter, and then underneath it, I started to plot out what I had to do to change it. Because I had things that had to move from the middle of the book to the beginning of the book, and from the beginning to the end. There was no other way for me to do it than on the art paper revision scroll that was across my dining room table.